Hello, COFU family. Let's talk about the silent cycle that hurts marriages. Have you ever wondering why some couples can't solve a disagreement the same day, while others can go days, weeks, or even months without speaking to each other? I want to share something that happened years ago while I was leading a marriage group. One of the husbands said something that I've never forget. He said I could never stay upset with my wife for very long. If we have a disagreement, we dealt with it. We can't imagine living in the same house and not talking to her. That statement stay with me because I've also met couples who do the exact opposite. They live under the same roof, but they they stop talking. One person cooks, but the other refuses to eat because they're upset. One person makes something special, but the other won't touch it because of pride. The problem isn't the food. The problem isn't the juice. The real problem is what the silence represents. Over the years, I've listened to many people share their stories. One thing I've learned is that people often says we have marriage problem, but they rarely talk about the daily habits that quietly create those problems. Those habits don't always seem serious in the moment. Refuse to speak, holding on to anger, waiting for the other person to apologize first, withdrawing emotionally, keeping score. Day after day, those habits slowly weaken trust, intimacy, and unity. In many cases, those patterns were learned long before the marriage even began. Some people grew up watching parents stop speaking to each other whenever there was conflict. Others learned that love was expressed through silence or punishment instead of honest conversation. Without realizing it, they bring those those same patterns into adulthood. But here is what I want you to remember. Just because you learn something doesn't mean you have to live by it forever. With God's help, unhealthy cycles can be broken. I don't share these messages because I believe every marriage is the same. I share them because I've heard so many stories over the years. Every story reminds me that many people are quietly suffering behind closed doors. Sometimes they don't know how to explain what's wrong. They only know that the joy is gone, the peace is gone, and the relationship feels heavy. That is why it's important to talk about these everyday habits, not to shame anyone, not to blame anyone, but to help us recognize what needs to change. The Bible gives us wisdom. Ecclesiastes 4:9 says, two are better than one because they have good reward for their labor. God designed marriage to be a partnership. When husband and wife communicate, support one another, and work together, they move forward together. When silence replaces communication, progress often slows because unity has been broken. Marriage isn't about proving who's right, it is about protecting the relationship. It's about choosing peace over pride, choosing forgiveness over resentment, choosing conversation over silence. If you recognize one of these patterns in your own marriage, don't lose hope. Awareness is the first step toward change. Ask God to help you respond differently. Choose one healthy conversation. Choose one act of grace. Choose one step toward unity. Remember this: a learned behavior can become a unlearned behavior, right? A painful cycle can become a healed testimony. And the cycle can stop with you. Thank you for watching. If this message encouraged you, please subscribe to Wisdom COFU, where we talk about building stronger marriages, healthier families, and breaking unhealthy cycle through biblical wisdom and practical and encouragement. God bless you all, and I'll see you in the next video.